Somebody tried to forget you. Okay, that's what, oh, there we go. Somebody tried to forget you. Somebody's moved on. Somebody's been running, okay? But that's not what they want, okay? There's been total silence, radio silence for quite a while. But this person can't run anymore. So I'm going to just take 2 cards. Let's just have a quick look. Then I'm going to go deeper. And by the end of this reading, we will have an answer, okay? Is this person going to come back in your life, or are they just going to keep their head buried in the sand? What you're seeing now is not how they feel. I'm picking up on an energy of somebody who is tired. They don't want to run anymore, and they've really realised what a mess they've made of things. They've just made a complete mess. You know, they had a lovely life with you. That's what I'm hearing. They had a lovely life with you. Okay. Yeah, they're in the SHIT. Okay. And also, before we go deeper into this, not only did they run, etc., etc., but I think they bad-mouthed you along the way with the clout-hungry card, because this card's all about says anything, does anything, makes shit up. Okay, very dramatic. Now, that's exactly the word that's on that card. So, Spirit is saying this is the message. Okay, so they ran, haven't spoken to you, ignored you, but then also bad-mouthed you. You know, classic, I'm not taking responsibility, I'm going to blame it all on you. So let's get into that a little bit deeper. Just while I'm giving these another shuffle though, I hope you're well, that's the main thing, as long as you're okay. And you know just how wonderful you are, okay? If you've been bad-mouthed, just ignore it. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult because the natural instinct is you want to defend yourself. But sometimes with some people, and I'm getting that today, the best medicine is just to cut them off, or as the saying is, grey rock them. Only if you have to speak to them about stuff, just very to the point, okay? Don't get dragged into their games. So if you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. The links are below in the description box to the website. All the readings are on there, and check out the free relationship report as well. Okie dokie, everybody. Double energy. Let's get some more on this person. Oh, I don't believe it. Gosh, this is really strong. There we go. I need to show you that. The same word. That word's on it. SHIT. The same word. So we've got 3 cards, all with that on. Okay, so your person has been talking crap about you. They have been putting you down. They've literally, you know, made out that you're the villain, you're the bad person, you've done this, you know, and that you're probably told people you're crazy, I feel, actually. They probably told people you're crazy because it's 3 cards. Okay, so it's a very, very strong energy. So please take this if it resonates for you today. This is a specific message. Somebody watching this has been totally bad-mouthed, okay, by somebody who just acted like you didn't exist anymore. But that's not how they're feeling. They've messed up. It's no wonder they haven't been in touch though. It's no wonder they haven't actually said anything decent to you, because I feel for the first few months, maybe longer, of your separation, they spent most of the time just making things up or putting you down, you know. Flying monkeys. Okay. But you know something? I feel what's come out of this for you is that you now know who your true friends are, okay? Those people in this split, this breakup, that I just feel that you intuitively knew they probably weren't all they made out they were when you were with your ex, but you didn't say anything, or you just kind of brushed it under the carpet a bit. But it became apparently clear with these 3 cards here that they just took your ex's side, okay? And you've realised that if they can believe all this shit that's been said, then you're better off without them, okay? So there's a few weaves of energy going through this reading today. Let's see what's going on in your ex's environment. The dreamer. I just saw the dreamer. They are a dreamer. They don't deal with anything. They're very, very preoccupied with their own stuff, okay? And they don't like it if they haven't got more than one choice. But the choice they picked this time has not served them well, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they're in the Nine of Wands energy, okay? So they have been fighting for something, but they're very, very tired, okay? They are really kind of backed into a corner now. Unlike the Seven of Wands, where you can be backed into a corner and you're not prepared, you still have the energy to fight back, okay? You've still got some spark in you. Whereas I feel your person now is just completely deflated, okay? They're very deflated. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very deflated. Now, I feel that they'd like to send you a message, okay? I just feel it's almost as if they've made a real mess. They've got no energy left. They've got a lot of problems, a lot of burdens, a lot of stuff going on. But they don't know what to say, because I don't think you'll believe them. I don't think you'll believe them. In the past, I'm seeing with this you and this person that they could have love bombed you a little bit. They could have come across as the perfect person. Very sweet, very kind, very compassionate. You could have fallen, excuse me, in love with this person when you weren't expecting to in the past, okay? But they just procrastinate and they're very self-absorbed. They're very good at putting their own emotional needs first, and they do get obsessed with things, okay? They do get obsessed with things. Let's just get this deck out and see what else is going on in this environment. Just saw the Eight of Swords, so they're feeling very trapped. I don't think they can come forward though because of all the gossip they started and all the shit stirring they did. Their spoon, they should have kept their wooden spoon in the drawer, shouldn't they? Instead of bad mouthing you. Yeah, they're giving up. That's really interesting because the Seven of Wands has come out, and I was seeing that card when I was on about the 9. Excuse me, they don't know what to say to you, but it's in the reverse. It's come up in the reverse, so they're just giving up, okay? They're giving up. The people around them or what's going on, they don't feel supported. It's not working. There's very little success. And I feel that they want to tell you they admit defeat. But I'm going to really just have a look in a minute. Are they fake? Are they fake? Are they realising they're in a mess now? Because these 3 cards at the beginning, for me, really do point to someone who badmouthed you and made your life hell when you separated, and probably for some time after that, okay? Just really childish, stupid, immature behaviour, okay? So are they realising now because they're feeling defeated and they haven't got a support system around them? And the people, there's some of the people that they were bad mouthing with who aren't there anymore, who aren't giving them that level of support and depth anymore. They're just not there. They're not there. No, the World's out in the reverse. It's come out a bit recently, you know, this card. They're stuck in the cycle with you. So on an energetic level, they feel that they're still bonded into you. Now, within their actual physical 3D environment, the world in reverse just means they're spinning their wheels. Nothing's getting resolved. The same old problems keep coming up for them. because they haven't addressed anything. And they've really sort of kind of like poked themselves in the foot here, because the one person that would have helped them, which is you, I don't feel your energy is strong with them in this reading today. Like you don't really care anymore, that you're not really take it or leave it. I feel you might have a convo with them, but you're not really bothered about getting back together. If your ex went on to another relationship, whether it's romantic or, you know, siblings, family, whatever's gone on here for you personally, there is a lack of success within that energy. And I feel that your ex forgot that it hadn't worked before. Something hadn't worked before and they went back into it, okay? So are they in a good place? No, they're not. They're defeated. Their projects aren't working. Their life is stuck with the world in reverse. There's no success. Something isn't successful. And then we got the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, the Five of Pentacles for me can also mean if somebody's gone into a third party romantic relationship, that it's not working out. It also, at the core meaning, is usually some form of hardship in the physical. So something to do with your possessions, where you live, your bank account, you know, physical things, not emotional, not mental, and not your actual life energy. So they feel like the world is against them at the moment. And that's why in a minute I'm going to really see, are they telling the truth? Do they really genuinely miss you? Does this person genuinely miss you for the right reasons? Or is it because they're sat in the Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles? They feel that the world's against them. Okay? And I feel that they did love bomb you with that Knight of Cups, and they are a bit of a fantasist. And they talk a lot but don't do a lot. Okay? There could be unemployment here. There could be loss of something within their physical environment. Okay. Let me see what comes out of this deck. Then I'm going to just nail it. Are they telling the truth? Let's cut to the core. Is this person genuine, or are they absolutely talking shit? Are they talking shit? Right, what they would say to you, I feel, if you gave them another chance, but I feel they've said this before, okay, is that you have a very strong bond together, that they want to come in and put you and family first, and they want to spend all their time with you, okay? But this card's out. And this is almost answering, Spirit's answering my question before I even got another deck out. It's the picture on this. So this is what they're saying. We're going to be together. We're going to do this. I feel they're going to dangle future plans, you know, future fake. Oh, in 6 months. Oh, when we've got this, we can do this. And they just keep you there with the least amount of effort. Okay? With the least amount of effort. But with this card here, I feel they will come back in because they are obsessed about you. I feel that they feel that you're kind of a possession, almost. There are some people really do have the most bizarre ways of thinking. But when they come in, they will still be scouring other things. They'll still be keeping their eye on other options. Now, I don't necessarily mean other relationships, okay? But they really, I feel, do have an energy of telling you all of this, dangling the carrot, but then always preparing for a rainy day for themselves, okay? Like, you never quite get all of them, but I don't think you did before, even though you thought you had, because they put on a pretty good show. And I think for me today, the giveaway really, okay, is the fact that when you separated there was so much shit said, and they're very clout hungry. They will say anything. I'll show you again, okay? That was what came out. They will say anything, do anything, and be anything, and they'll be dramatic, and they'll make out that, you know, somebody else is crazy, or they need therapy, or whatever crap else comes out of their mouth to make them so that I'm just feeling, so everybody kind of came, said, oh, you poor thing, oh, how did you cope, how did you manage in that crazy relationship, where it was them all along. So yeah, they will be back. They will be back, and they will tell you that they're going to prioritise you. Okay, but I've got this one. It's the staying flexible. Okay? And I feel that when things get difficult for them, they just put distance between you. It's hard work, you know? If this is your reading, okay, and you're still here, that's hard work. And I always say now I'm older because, you know, I've lived life, and yeah, it is hard work. It is hard work. Some people, there's no reasoning with some people. And this person is more than happy to recruit the flying monkeys to make themselves look like they're the one in the wrong. Okay? I'm just going to now, let's see how this will end. Let's just see, is this person got any, or are they just obsessed? Yeah, I do. Okay, I feel, to be honest, really honest with you today, that this person, they come back in and they will just drain your energy. Okay, this is the outcome cards I've got here, and I've got the Empress in the outcome, but she's in the reverse. So I just feel that they will drain your energy, that you will pour again, if you took this person back, all the nurturing, all the love, all the kindness, and it doesn't matter male, female, or however you identify, it's an energy, because we all have, you know, a masculine energy, a feminine energy. It's that nurturing, loving energy. They'll drain you. Also, I'm hearing to tell you there are some strings that they won't completely cut. Okay? Some strings they won't completely cut. There'll be disharmony, there'll be, nothing will grow. Nothing will grow, okay? And the second card that's come out is the Hermit. So I just feel that for you, this person will come in, say what we've been talking about. They'll still have one foot on these binoculars, planning ahead, prepare for a rainy day, and they'll still be staying flexible. And eventually, I feel this cycle will repeat. Okay, that you'll end up a little bit lonely. You'll feel isolated. Okay, did you feel isolated the last time you were with this person? You know, I don't mean, I mean, sometimes it can be dreadful isolation. Sometimes in relationships, you know, you can't leave the house because they want to know where you are, or they just systematically cut you off from your friends and family, and they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. It is a form, it's control, okay? And this person also, I feel, restricts your personality, who you really are. I feel there is a lot of eggshell walking here, not being able to be who you truly are, and you must be who you are. Life's so short, it goes past in a blink of an eyelid, and your energy is your currency. Forget money, your energy, your health, your energy, your health, your energy, and where you put your focus, okay, that is your currency. So there we go. All right, I'm just going to very quickly get one of these cards for you. I just want 2 cards for you. Right, I knew I was meant to pull something. Just before we wrap this up, there is somebody else coming into your energy. Okay, and this is divine timing. It's not this person. You're going to meet somebody when you're meant to. And I know people say, oh, Keeley, just what, you know. When you really don't expect it, okay. And I feel that your confidence is growing, how you feel about yourself is growing, because you're perfect. You're absolutely perfect, okay. You will always get people that just talk crap about you, because they're projecting their own insecurities and things they won't talk to themselves about, or they won't admit it. They've got, you know, but you're not here to heal them, okay? All you're here to do is love yourself like your life depends on it. And when you do, you are going to meet the person that you're meant to meet, okay? So bear that in mind, and just have one of these. What's one of these? Yeah, you are. You're going to, at some point, start messaging somebody new. It's going to start off quite slowly, okay? But for now, with this card, just keep doing you. Just keep putting yourself first, okay? Because underneath, not for you, this ex, it's saying this relationship's not for you and you walked away for the best. Okay, but keep your heart open, but open your heart to you first. Okay, the moment you don't need, and this applies to all of us, you know, me included, the moment you don't need anybody to validate you as who you are, it's amazing. Life just changes, okay? But this new partnership will bring gifts to you, okay? Keep your heart open to it. Take it slowly. You will do. It's not going to go quickly. And just remember who you are, okay? This new relationship will have a strong foundation, and you will build it slowly. Whereas this ex, I feel, and I'll say it again, was more of a love bomber, you know. Maybe you moved in too quickly, or maybe you introduced each other to friends. In fact, it all just happened very, very quickly, okay? But then they ran out of whatever they promised you because it didn't happen, all right? I love you. Remember who you are. You don't take breadcrumbs. In fact, you're going beyond the loaf now. You're having the whole table, okay? All of it, because you deserve it, all right? And you're not here to heal other people. Okay, I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.